And hello and welcome to the Kyoshi Herbie Bagwell TV show. I am your host, Kyoshi Herbie Bagwell. I want to first thank a lot of people that are helping me out in so many things behind the scenes to make me look like $1 billion in front of the camera. I want to thank my producer, of course, Lori, the owner of SEC TV. Of course, that's Frank. And all the good people down there in Milford, Connecticut, Michelle and Colleen and Laura. There's so many people. Paige, you guys have done so much for me. I'm looking forward to the upcoming Mid-Connecticut Karate Championships tournament, which is October 14th at Jonathan Law High School in Milford. So I want to thank you all for doing so many wonderful things for me, to making my job easier, to look good in front of the scenes while you guys are behind the scenes doing what you're supposed to do. This evening's show is going to be again on intermediate Taekwondo, and of course Taekwondo martial arts is a combination of Korean Taekwondo and Chinese with a Japanese influence in Shaolin Kempo. Let's get started. Hi. Shaolin Kempo. Shaolin Kempo is a phenomenal close quarter combat art. I also not only teach municipalities throughout the state of Connecticut, but I also teach state troopers as well in the great state of Connecticut. And Shaolin Kempo is a phenomenal close quarter combat art. It's close quarter means you don't need to have a lot of room to apply the art. From the beginner ranks, from white, yellow, and orange, to the intermediate ranks, green, green, white, blue, blue, white, purple, and purple, white, to the advanced rankings, of course, brown, brown, black, red, red, black, and of course, black belt. Shaolin Kempo is a very effective art. It's very, very effective. I never put my martial arts into quote unquote a system, because a system has a beginning and an end. And there is no end to martial arts. It's infinite. As if we are a finite people serving an infinite God, we have a sunrise and a sunset, where Father God has a beginning but no end. Okay, so martial arts is somewhat like that. There's a beginning and no end. Okay, let's get started. Hi. Kempo fighting stance. And this is the traditional Kempo fighting stance that you will see from a side view, that you will see in a Shaolin Kempo class, K-E-M-P-O, Kempo class, okay? Any derivation of that, any manipulation of that is something less than the original. I like the original. I like the original. I'm a Levi's jeans guy. Then I went into a Guess jeans and Calvin Klein, of course, Jordache. I'm outdating myself here. But I'm an original guy. I'm original. So I like things that are from the very beginning, okay? So Shaolin Kempo is the beginning of an art, and this is the traditional fighting stance in the dojo of Shaolin Kempo. When you are in the street, if there's come some time where you need to have self-defense, then your hands are this way. They're not in a fighting stance, they're open, because there's a grappling game where you grab and you have hip throws, and you also have grabs, and you have grasping techniques, you have walk-along techniques in Shaolin Kempo. Okay, here we go. Green belt from the Taekwondo art, okay? Shaolin Kempo. This is called green belt combinations 7A and 7B, okay? Cross block, back fist, iron palm. Always landing in, of course, a fighting stance, okay? One more time. Cross block, back fist, iron palm, okay? 7B, hands are up. I'm going to show you twice in two different directions, 7B. Cross block, step and strike, come down, strike, elbow ki, aya. Jiu-jitsu foot sweep, aya. Pop my hands up, right over left, okay? Now I'm going to show you from a side view so you get to see the full bore of this technique, okay? First move is a cross block. I'm going to cross, but block at the same time, hence cross block, okay? I step and I strike, come down and strike, elbow strike, aya, jiu-jitsu foot sweep, okay, aya, pop my hands up, right over left, either in the cat stance in the dojo or a fighting stance in the street. Then my hands open up again, because once again, there is a grappling, there is a Chinese jiu-jitsu component already built into the Taekwondo martial arts. Okay, hands are up. Now we're gonna move on from green belt to green-white belt, okay? Green-white belts, this combination is called 8A and 8B. 8A, Buddhist palm, snap kick, step, cross, back fist, iron palm. One more time, and I'm going to show you from a different angle, okay? Hands are up. Cross block. I'm crossing, but I'm blocking. Once again, hence cross block, okay? Snap kick, step, cross, back fist, iron palm. Landing in a fighting stance, okay? Simple. Now, from a side view. This next side view, you get to see exactly what this is all about. I'm almost off camera. Hands are up. Cross block, okay, from here. Snap kick, step, cross. I'm going left over right. I'm looking at my opponent off to my left. I'm going to explode up into a back fist. Come around with the iron palm. And the iron palm, of course, is the finishing touch. You ever see cars, racing cars on the street, most notably, and they're going really fast, and then they really just take off out of nowhere? Where they have a switch called a nitrous oxide, NOS, or they call it NOS, in the street. When they hit that switch, it adds such a boost of power to that car that will almost simply come that close, really capping out on blowing the engine, but the extra boost of power, the engine can handle it, okay? It's amazing, all right? Now, that was 8A, let's get into 8B. 8B is another wonderful combination, okay? Again, two angles. I come here, I block, grab, turn, break, snap at the same time. Okay, from a side angle so you get to see it, okay? I come here, I'm blocking a punch, a straight punch or a hook, but I'm blocking it. Grab, turn. As soon as I turn, I have the person's arm like this, okay? So I'm turning it back. I have complete and total control. Knee strike, snap, right over left. Cat stance, of course, in the dojo, fighting stance out in the street. Okay, simple. Real simple, okay? At Bagwell Academy of Martial Arts, the motto is simple. Produce quality martial artists by teaching quality martial arts. Or by teaching quality martial arts, we produce quality martial artists. That's how it works, okay? You have to have the quality of martial arts already in place. An example is when a mother is pregnant, you go out and you buy all the baby stuff, you buy the bottles, you buy the crib, you buy special blankets and, you know, diapers and everything else. You get prepared, right? You get prepared for what's coming. That's how it works. In martial arts, the martial arts art is already prepared. We're already ready. So when a student comes in, we're prepared to teach the student. When the baby comes, we're prepared to bring the baby home and put the baby into the crib. That's how it works, okay? You can't put the cart before the horse. That cracks me up. The horse comes before the cart. That's how it goes, because the horse has to do what? Pull the cart, okay? So here we go, one more time. 8A and 8B, both combinations back to back, okay? This is 8A, okay? From here, Buddhist palm, snap kick, step, cross, back fist, iron palm. And from a good way of seeing 8B, I'm basically getting a little close to the camera. I come here and I strike or I block, grab, turn, strike, strike, right over left, okay? Into a fighting stance. Always ready. Proper preparation prevents poor performance. I teach this to my kids every time we have karate class at Bagwell Academy of Martial Arts. And once again, it's proper preparation prevents poor performance. You have to properly prepare. I don't care if you're taking out the trash, if you're doing homework, getting ready to wash your car on a beautiful sunny day on a Saturday afternoon after I watch NASCAR, okay? I don't care what it is. You have to prepare yourself, because if there's no preparation, then therefore there's no strategy. And if there's no strategy, then there's no plan. So now you're just going to be just caution to the wind. You can be caution to the wind when you don't have anything. But when you have something of substance, you have to plan. You have to strategize. You have to make sure that everything is properly prepared. We have a karate tournament coming up, the Mid-Connecticut Karate Championships. I have to prepare. I have to get in contact with people a week or 2, 3 weeks out to prepare for the big event. That's how it works. You can't do anything last minute, because now you're setting yourself up for failure. I believe in setting people up for success. I will set you up for success by what? Proper preparation prevents poor performance, the 5 P's, okay? Now there's a 6P in there, but you guys are too young for that 6th one. Let's move on. Hands are up. Here we go now. Now we just did green belt, green, white, and blue. Okay, now we're doing blue belt. Blue belt's called 9A, 9B, okay? Hands are up, 9A. I step to my left and I feint block. After I block that punch or a hook or a kick, I grab. Okay, now I block the punch and I grab the wrist. From a side stance, I go into a front stance. Okay, I knife hand strike to the groin, extract, grab, turn, break, back fist, iron palm. Landing in a fighting stance where my hands are open. Okay, once again, block, grab. From a side stance to a front stance, making that smooth transition. Extract, grab, turn, break, back fist, iron palm into a fighting stance. Simple, okay? 9B is very popular because when I teach self-survival techniques to women, yes, I've been getting your feedbacks, I've been getting your emails, your text messages. How you got my cell phone number, I have no idea, but it's okay. Inboxing me, tweeting me. I even got a couple of faxes about our new karate school here in Groton, Connecticut. Once again, Bagwell Academy of Martial Arts is coming to Groton, okay? Good things take time, okay? Good things come to those who wait. And yes, there will be a massive, well-publicized, promoted, marketing, and advertised women's self-survival technique seminar. It's coming. Trust me, it's coming, okay? One of the techniques that you're going to see, or one of many techniques you're going to see, is this technique right here. I'm going to show it to you in 3 different ways. This is a self-defense here, okay? This is a traditional one, okay? And if you're on the street, it's another one, okay? Now I'm going to show you, self-defense wise. I call it the praying technique, okay? When you see a person coming at you, and when they're coming at you, they're trying to grab you around the neck, around the shoulders, they're trying to grab your lapel, okay? When a man is coming towards a woman, we want to dominate their upper body, because women are known not to have what? Upper body strength, okay? Now, I'm going to put a fallacy to all of that. I don't care if a guy is 6'2", 230. If he's coming at you like this, his body is completely exposed. So now, ladies, I'm going to show you a little tidbit on how to get out of that. It's simple. It really is. Don't start screaming, help me, help me, help me. This is not 1950s. This is not Gone with the Wind. Yes, dear, I will not hit you. Those days are over. This is 2018. Some women act more like a man than some men do. That's another TV show. We won't go there right now. But I want to show you women how to protect yourselves so you don't have to rely on someone helping you. You can help yourself. So you're here, okay? Trying to grab around your neck, your shoulders, or grab your lapel. First thing you want to do is you want to come inside. I call it the praying technique. Hence, my hands are like in a praying motion, right? So from here, come in, you pray, and you block. You have to go back because now he's exposed. He's like this to you, okay? That's how he looks. Meanwhile, you're balanced, okay? As you break the hands that are going across your neck, right about here, you're coming in and out, okay? Once you do this, look at your palms. Your palms are perfect. Your feet are perfect. You go up to his jaw, his chin. You take whatever leg is back, right in, I call it the happy meal, okay? And then you run. That's how it works. It's simple. My last Women's Self-Survival Technique Seminar, I had over 85 women in my Milford Academy facility. It was packed to the gills. I end up bringing everybody outside to this tennis court, which is right next to my karate school. It was packed. And even then, about 9 more women came in late. You know, child care stuff. Had to take a child to soccer and the father was late doing something, whatever the case it was. So we had basically over 90 women there, okay? 90 women. It's a 90-minute, maybe 2-hour long, food afterwards, Q&A afterwards, absolutely. That's how it works. But you have to really have it in your mind, ladies, that you too can protect yourself. It's fine, okay? Here we go. Once again, I'm gonna do it from a side view. One more time. I'm here. You can sense trouble coming. We all can sense trouble. I don't mean the first of the month, you know the bills are coming. I don't mean that kind of trouble. I mean the kind of trouble that's gonna hurt you physically. And you feel a little threatened. You see a guy coming at you, or unfortunately, sometimes there's domestic issues, and some men can't keep their hands to themselves, and now you have to protect yourself, sometimes even in your own home. Let's keep it real, okay? There's no rose-colored glasses on this TV show. A man's coming at you to grab your neck, your lapel, or your shoulders. Men, little secret ladies, we try to dominate upper body. That's what we do. But we're not the smartest creatures in the world either, because we're coming at you like this and our bodies are exposed. There are certain body parts that are going to be exposed to you. Take advantage of it, okay? Now from a side view, okay? You're here. He's coming at you to grab you with one hand or 2 hands. It doesn't matter. If it's one hand, that's easy. You can sidestep and hit him in the neck, right here in the jaw, excuse me. It's easy. But most men want to put 2 hands either on you, your neck, your lapel, or your shoulders. Simple. Look at me. Again, block. Pray and block. Hit him in the chin. Whatever leg is back, kick him in the happy meal in the midsection, and then you run away. Okay? Remember, you too can protect yourself. Okay? Now back to traditional training. Okay? Here we go. This is called 9B in the Taekwondo martial arts. Okay, first move we come here to what I call an X chamber. Block. Bring our hands down slowly, bring the person in quickly. Ayah, double knife hand strike on the collarbones. That's martial arts. Martial arts and self-survival techniques are 2 different things. They really are. One's a Corvette and one's a Mustang. You choose, okay? I like them both. Okay, here we go. Let's move on. Now we're going to blue-white belt. Blue-white belt, of course, is 10A and 10B. 10A and 10B. Hands are up. High strike. Circular block into a fighting stance. Toe kick, back kick, land. Okay? Once again, high strike to my left, circular block into a fighting stance, toe kick, back kick, land. I'm always landing balanced so I can kick, or I can do a defensive side kick and kick, or I can jump back and strike. I'm going to always be in position to strike. And that's the beauty of Taekwondo martial arts that we teach at Bagwell Academy of Martial Arts. It's wonderful. I'll give you a little example. If I'm in a fight, a point fight or regular fight, we'll say point fighting, and a person's trying to blitz me, I can go from here, just turn my feet in the opposite direction I'm looking, and throw a cut side kick and score. So as the opponent wants to expand, I can contract and still score a point. If I want to expand while my opponent wants to contract, if he tries to throw a cut side kick, it's called an L. I can block the kick with my L, my hand and my elbow, and right, left, and still score a point. So with Taekwondo martial arts, you have a 98% success rate of success. You really do. It's simple, okay? And that's what we teach at Bagwell Academy of Martial Arts. Okay, here we go. Let's keep it moving. Hands are up. Now, we're still on blue-white belt, combination 10B. We're adding in what they call a leopard punch. 2 angles for this one, okay? High strike, circular block, fighting stance. Ayah. Toe kick, back kick, boom, okay? From a side angle, simple. High strike, circular block, ayah. That's a leopard punch, okay? Now, toe kick, back kick, landing, of course, in a fighting stance. It's simple, okay? You don't have to be a special athlete, a Division I athlete. You don't have to have Bruce Lee type moves and mentality for martial arts. That is so funny. We just signed up this cute, adorable little 5-year-old little boy. He is adorable. I won't say his name. I didn't get a parental release to say his name, but he's adorable. We'll call him Little Johnny, okay? Little Johnny is amazing. He's like a sponge. He's absorbing everything relatively quickly, which brings me into this. Parents, you have to watch what you say and how you say it at home, and you have to watch what you do and how you do it at home. If you're in a 2-parent household, single-parent household, it doesn't matter. Your kids are looking at the 2 or the 1 most important person in their lives. And they're going to imitate and mimic what you say or do, either in the household or outside of the household. So you have to watch what you say and how you say it, and you have to watch what you do and how you do it. And what qualifies me to say what I'm saying right now, because I'm also a parent. I got the Brady Bunch going on. Okay, so at the end of the day, parents, just be careful on what you say and how you say it. Moving on. Now, we just finished up doing green, green, white, blue, blue, white. Now we're going to go on to purple belt. Now, in some karate schools, purple belt is actually an advanced rank. But at Bagwell Academy of Martial Arts, the intermediate rankings, once again, is green, green, white, blue, blue, white, purple, and purple, white. Those are the intermediate belts. Okay, here we go. Now we're going to purple. Here we go, 11A and 11B, okay? High strike, circular block into a tiger claw, into a fighting stance. And what that tiger claw comes down to, that tiger claw is all about how to take the side off a person, okay? Ayah, okay? That's what it comes down to, all right? So here we go. High strike, circular block, tiger claw, fighting stance, outside inside crescent, axe kick. Watch my feet as I separate them in the air, like this, right, left, looking down, ayah, right over left, okay? That's 11A. Everything has a reason. Everything has a purpose. Nothing just happens. There's a genesis to everything. Everything has a beginning. Remember that one thing. Do not have a carnal mentality of it is what it is and everything happens, just happens. No, nothing just happens. Everything has a beginning. Everything has a genesis, which means there's a beginning. There's a reason for everything. Remember that, okay? Here we go. Hands are up. Now, once again, 11A. High strike again. Circular block, tiger claw, fighting stance, outside, inside crescent, axe kick, jump up, right, left, aya, right over left. Cat stance in the dojo, fighting stance in the street, okay? Simple. Now, we're going to 11B. 11B is probably one of the best techniques in that intermediate realm. It really is, only because it allows you to divert off negative energy, okay? So I'm here, I'm blocking as a feint block. My right hand and my right leg will work together. Once again, feint block, aya, right over left. Cat stance in the dojo, fighting stance out in the street. From a side view. From here, I block, knife hand, right over left. Again, cat stance in the dojo, fighting stance in the street. Simple. Okay? Looking good. Now, when you apply these techniques, I'm not asking anyone to get into a fight. What I always promote is intelligent self-defense. If you ever played Monopoly and you have that thing called a get out of jail free card, that's what I'm using right now. This is my get out of jail free card. I'm not promoting violence. I'm not advocating violence. No, 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 no. I am advocating intelligent self-defense. That's what self-defense is all about. You have to advocate that. No parent wants their child to come home looking like Mr. Potato Head. Nose over here, eyes down here, ears way open, lips are busted and bloodied. Nobody wants that, okay? So you have to be smart. Any self-defense that you're involved with, I hope that the instructor, he or she, is knowledgeable enough to teach the right thing for the right moments, okay? That's how it's supposed to be. So let's rehash. Green, green, white, blue, blue, white, purple, and purple, white. That's the intermediate, okay? Now this is part 3 of a 5-part series, literally on beginner, intermediate, and advanced martial arts and Taekwondo martial arts, okay? Our next show or next segment, we're gonna go into the Taekwondo part of everything, okay? Now, Taekwondo and intermediate, it goes green belt is 1-yo, blue belt is Yogo pattern, and purple belt is called Jungun. And I'm going to spend some time on that because when you're doing those certain moves, and you're doing a low block or a cross block or a high block or a low block, there's so much going on in between and all these blocks and punches that I want you to get the beauty of everything. Lastly, I'm going to use this segment to answer one question. I got a question from Cranston, Rhode Island. It said, Kyoshi, how do you punch? Well, I tell you that's a very good question. You don't punch with the whole hand, okay? I'm going to walk towards the camera. You don't punch with the whole hand. You focus on the first 2 knuckles of the punch. So you focus on the first 2 knuckles. Why? Because you got your forearm, you got your bicep, you got your shoulder, you got everything there. And that's how it's supposed to be. Okay? Thank you all for watching. My name is Kyoshi Herbie Bagwell for the Kyoshi Herbie Bagwell TV show. Thank you and good night.